It's day 131. Come on, Harley. Say hello. Speak to everybody. Say hello, welcome to lockdown. Say that. It's not actually lockdown, is it? It's partial lockdown. That's what the woman on the news said. I listened to the news this morning, which you may find it surprising to hear, or you may find it irresponsible to hear that I don't listen to the news very often. Mostly because I get very depressed by it. Also because I have lost all faith in all politicians from every single party in the last 3 or 4 years. And I'm sort of done with them and their lies and their cheating and their self-servingness, and the 24-hour news cycle is part of that complete and utter nonsense as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, times like this, it's important to make sure you're getting correct facts from at least, you know, a vaguely credible source like the BBC, although that is questionable these days for a lot of people. And I made my vlog yesterday quite early in the morning, and then things got really bad afterwards. I got very... Well, I was depressed, and but I was also very angry, and it was a sort of feeling of like, what's the point? And I guess this is mostly based around the reaction thus far to self-employed people. And of course, not all self-employed people are creatives, but I'm thinking of it on a personal level as coming from the approach of being an artiste and creating entertainment and art for people. And I was just thinking, what happens when we come out the other side of all of this, if indeed we all do? Well, not all of us will, but, you know, if indeed we do, which I'm sure we will. What happens when we come out the other side? Which of us creatives who have been left with £94 a week? I can't have that, by the way, because my husband has a job at the moment, at least. So I can't have that. And apparently the queue to get through to apply for your thing, I think it's like there's 7,000 people in the queue at the moment applying for it, and then it takes 5 weeks to get it. But anyway, all the signs are I wouldn't get it anyway. What's going to happen to people's reason for creating when we come out the other side of this? I mean, why should I bother? Why should I care about whether or not people have a song to listen to, or a play to go and watch, or a show to divert them from the other cares in their lives, when we've been shown so little attendance in a time of need? Just, I hope that the whispers of something else coming around the corner are true. For the self-employed, I mean. Because whether you're creative, I mean, being self-employed is a creative act anyway. It doesn't matter what field you're in, but whether you are a self-employed, maybe you're a carpenter or a sign writer, or you've set up a kids club, or you're an actor or a singer. Well, why would you bother? Why on earth would you bother after this? Setting up a business, creating things for people to enjoy, creating jobs, giving work to other businesses, whether that be printers or musicians or venues, or the money I've given to venues, to fellow performers, to fellow musicians, to printing companies, to the sheet music industry, to the backing track industry, to agents, to bookers, to promoters. Over the 30 years I've been doing this, we help an economy to run, not in an insignificant way. Whether you believe the arts are insignificant or frivolous or not is by the by. You have to accept, our government has to accept, people have to accept that self-employed people help this country and its economy run, as well as creating something. You're creating work for others. Why would I bother after this? I'll see you tomorrow, if we're saved.